What is it that you need to start shooting videos and photos, besides passion for videography and photography? So, what's inside the beginner's camera bag? Alright, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you're thinking about starting shooting videos and photos, you have to get certain gear to start with. The choice is usually based on your skills and on your budget. I'm going to demonstrate you some of the gear that is, in my opinion, suitable to start off with. First and most important piece of gear is your camera. In my personal opinion, Canon EOS M50 is a perfect beginner's camera for both photo and video, and also vlogging, since it does have a fully articulating screen. It's generally a great little quality camera. It has a very good grip for such a small body, a relatively easy menu system, and a wonderful touchscreen interface. I'm not going to dive deep into specifications of the camera, but you can find them in the description below. Now, the next topic is lenses that you can use with Canon M50. And the first good beginner's lens is Canon EF 15 to 45 millimeters at 3.5 to 6.3 kit lens. It's a great lens to start with. First of all, it has image stabilization, which is really nice. Since this is a zoom lens, it lets you shoot wider angle shots, but also shoot good portraits and close-up shots. The image coming out of this lens is obviously not the sharpest possible, but it is definitely a good lens to start with. Now, since Canon M50 has an M mount, there's pretty limited amount of lenses that can be used with this camera. Now, there's a very good solution that can help you use any EF lens on this camera. In order to use EF lenses on your Canon M50, what you need to get is an EF EOS M adapter. This little piece of gear opens a lot of possibilities for your Canon M50. The next lens I suggest for Canon M50 when having an adapter is Canon 24mm. It's just about the best focal lens for general photo and video work. Unsurprisingly, for the lens of this size and price, it doesn't have image stabilization, which means that it's probably not going to be the best lens for handheld video work. Its maximum aperture, f2.8, gives you slightly more out-of-focus background compared to the kit lens, and also lets you shoot indoors in lower light conditions. The next lens for Canon M50 is Canon EFS 50mm f1.8, or Nifty 50. This is one of the most versatile lenses you can get. If you're new to photography or videography and are looking for the first prime lens, this lens is a very good choice. It's quite cheap, it's fast, and most importantly, it creates some great shots. With its maximum aperture of 1.8, it can get in a lot of light. It allows you to get a lot of background blur and create some nice separation between the subject and the background. Great first prime lens. ND filters are used to be able to shoot outside on a bright sunny day. What they do is they're basically like sunglasses for your lens. So instead of changing camera settings, you just pop on the ND filter and then are able to make some good shots. Now, there are a bunch of different brands out there, but Hoya Pron and Kenko Smart Filter are the ones that I suggest. In order to shoot better videos, you need to pay attention to audio quality. Therefore, I suggest using external microphone because the built-in camera microphones are not good at all. In my opinion, the best external microphone for someone who's just starting out is Rode Video Micro. It's tiny, inexpensive, and sounds surprisingly good. Now, when starting out as a videographer, you most probably do not own a camera with an in-body image stabilization, and majority of your lenses do not have image stabilization either. Therefore, I suggest investigating gimbal market. One of the best gimbals I've used so far is DJI Ronin SC. It is made for mirrorless cameras, it is light, it is portable, it is responsive, and it has a bunch of cool features. I'll link it to the description below for more information. So that's basically it. Now, in my personal opinion, this is a good setup to start with. But remember, skills matter more than gear. So learn, practice, repeat, and get confident. Also note that we were just talking about the beginner's camera setup. not the studio setup. Let me know in the comment section if you want to hear about the studio as well. Alright, that's it. Now go out there and shoot some content. At least that's my plan. See ya! Now, when starting it is one of the most versatile lenses you can get. That's it. I forgot the rest now. Let me look. It allows you to get a lot of background. One of the most versatile. In order to shoot better videos, you need to pay attention to video. It allows you to get a lot of background blur.